Hey guys, good evening. This is Jyoti Dogra. Welcome back to my channel. And it's already 5th of May, and I did not post the tarot spread for the zodiac sign. So this is the first one. And as always, it is Gemini. We will start with my zodiac sign, which is Gemini. So this time, I have taken the photo of the cards. I have already shuffled these cards from the deck of cards, and then I took a photograph like this. So it's a 3 card spread, as you know here. And we have 3 cards in the past, present, and future situation, and then one clarifiers. Okay, so this is how it is going to be, because my house is under renovation and I'm not finding any place to record it properly. That's why I've taken the photograph and I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so let us start with the reading. In the past position here, we have the Judgment card. Okay, so these are the cards, and these are the clarifiers. Okay, so in the past position we have the Judgment card, then in the present we have the Emperor, and then in the future we have 3 of Sword. I know, not a very good card to have in the future position, but I will explain you what it means. So the Judgment card in the past position shows that in the past you have made a big decision to go along, and but that does not guarantee that the decision was a right decision. Getting it? So you decided, you made your mind to go in a particular direction, with a particular mindset, and that was not sure whether that decision was right or not. And now the current situation of yours depends on the foundation that you have laid in the past, and now you are realizing where you are. Okay, and whether the decision that you took was correct or not, because your present situation is very much dependent on the foundation that you laid back in the past. Getting it? And now you're realizing where you are, where you want to go. Okay, there was a situation in the past where you just jumped to conclusion, and now it is still affecting you. In the past you did not really introspect and you just jumped to some conclusions. Okay, and that is now affecting you, and because of which you can have an emotional outburst. Okay, but this both cards, the Judgment and the Hierophant, also shows that you are closing a chapter of your life. Somewhere there is a closure coming in. Okay, you have closed a chapter of your life. Okay, and that could be because you found out more about something or someone, and that is making you to close a chapter. Okay, and now you know where you have to put your faith. After closing that chapter, now you know where you have to put your faith. Okay, and this also shows that you are staying within the conventional bounds. You are not exploring. Okay, because the Hierophant here is all about customs and traditions, and trying the tested methods that were already existing, not going outside your boundaries. Okay, the set boundaries. Okay, and you don't know, you're just doing whatever is expected out of you. Like, okay, this is expected out of me and I'm gonna do this, but you're not applying your mind whether I should really do it or not, or am I doing it just for the sake of it. Like, you don't know. And this also means that you might be dealing with the earth sign, especially Taurus. You might be dealing with someone who is having Taurus in their chart or whatever, something of that sign. Okay, and this also means that you may be dealing with someone who is elder to you, who is a teacher kind of a figure, a father kind of a figure. Okay, a very philosopher kind of a person, and stuff like that. Okay, and you were doing something that you did not wanted to do. Okay, but you were just doing it for the sake of customs, for the sake of traditions. Okay, for the sake of it, because if I will not do like this, what will society think of me? Because this is a general reading, so I'm just telling you all the possible possibilities. Okay, and if you're in a marriage, this can also mean an abusive marriage, but you're not trying to break that. Okay, because you are sticking to the fact that what society might think, or you're not taking any change, or you're not making any decision because you are not coming out of your comfort zone. Okay, you're just trying the tried and tested methods. Okay, you're not coming out of your boundary. Okay, and obviously you might be dealing with someone who is a Taurus. Okay, and then in the present position we have the Emperor. The Emperor just clarifies the Hierophant, all in all same kind of meaning. And then we have the Death card with the Emperor here. So Emperor shows stability. Okay, and this also shows that there is a possibility that you may meet someone who is famous, who is very stable, who is very authoritative. Okay, and Emperor sometimes asks you to take control, ask you to be authoritative, ask you to be organized. Okay, and This can also be someone who will help you to be more organized, because emperor signifies that you may get someone who will help you to become more organized, or it is asking you to be organized by your own self. Okay, that something of that sort. And this also shows that if you're in a relationship, you will understand each other better, because emperor is the card of stability, so you may understand each other better. Okay, and if you are looking for someone, you're single and you're looking for someone, so this could be something like someone from the past may just pop in. Okay, someone from the past may show an interest, interest in you, and that could be a possible Aries, and I'm a Gemini and I have had a similar situation, so this just resonated with me so well. Okay, and then emperor also shows that you have to make plans, and you have to stick to your plans, you have to be organized. Okay, something and then you have the death card with the emperor here, so it just shows that something was destructed and wiped off, so that some new changes can be built up. So maybe with this person who was there in the past, that bitterness has been wiped off. Okay, and some new things can be built up between you two. Okay, and in the career front, it can show that some things, some new changes may come in, because here it was all about not expanding yourself, not trying anything new. So this here can mean that you're just trying to do something new, and that can, because the death is all about a rebirth kind of a thing, dying and then rebirth, and some sudden changes, some quick changes, some kind of goodbyes. Okay, some closing of one chapter so that you can start another chapter, something of that sort, getting it? So something was destructed and it was wiped off, so that you can have some new things built up. Okay, and some kind of changes are coming, and you better work on them, else you will be forced into something you don't like. So with emperor and the death card combination, it just suggests that some kind of changes are on cards, and if you will not make efforts, and if you will not be organized enough, you will be in the same position of stagnation as you are. Okay, and then you will be regretting, okay, I should have made the changes, or I should have worked, it would have been better, something of that sort, getting it? And death also shows that you are part of something very powerful going on. You might also be experiencing that repeating numbers or some kind of synchronicity. I've been experiencing them a lot from past like 2 months. Okay, so it just shows that you are part of something which is very powerful, and that is something which cannot be avoided. And you have to go through those lessons so that you can be doing well in future. So some things cannot be avoided. That is one such thing, that lessons which are meant to be are meant to be learned. You cannot avoid them, getting it? And this can also mean that you're going through something that cannot be avoided. Okay, and you have to go through that so that you can do well in future. And then in the future, we have the Three of Swords with the Hangman reversed. Okay, now I will explain you. Obviously, Three of Swords, you can it means betrayal. Okay, heartbreak, and some kind of emotional turbulence. Okay, so Three of Sword and Hangman is also showing that you're not able to communicate your point of view, and because of that, this emotional turbulence is coming in, because you're not able to communicate what you want to. Okay, you're hiding something. Okay, and Hangman shows letting go, and reversed, this is a reverse position of Hangman. It shows that you have put something on hold, you're not letting something go. Okay, and because of that also, you may have this kind of emotional turbulence, this kind of emotional setback. Okay, something is worrying you on the internal level. Okay, and this can also mean a betrayal and on the outside. If not an internal conflict, it can be an actual conflict on the outer side. Okay, so it can also mean that on the surface, your partner may seem very, very romantic and very sensitive. Okay, but they are completely avoidant when it comes to commitment. You are dealing with someone who does not want a commitment with you, and that is causing this heartbreak kind of a situation within yourself, because you are feeling that pain, because okay, my god, this person is not ready for the commitment. Now what do I do? Something of that sort. And because of this, you feel broken. Okay, and this situation somewhere, Hangman in the reverse shows that you are stagnant. Okay, and maybe because of that, you are feeling this pain. Okay, which is associated with this Three of Sword. Okay, so you are stagnant and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, what to do. Okay, similar kind of situations shown here. And then again, this is just clarifying. So you are stagnant, you don't know what to do, you might be blaming everybody else, and you're not looking at your own shortcomings. Okay, so it is okay to blame people for the right, but don't do it for the wrong. You should also be introspecting your own shortcomings. Okay, only then things will get better, and only then you will be getting out of this period of stagnation. Okay, and it is also good to hold on to a relationship and to introspect, but don't forget to get going with it. Instead, the relationship may result into a stagnation forever, and which is not good. Okay, the relationship not be stagnant there forever. Like, it should move. It's okay to take a break and to have that kind of introspection. I would want to tell you that if there is, if you're feeling that you're not able to communicate your point of view to your partner, it's a good time that you do that. Okay, don't leave anything for future, because if you can have this kind of emotional turbulence in the future, why don't you work on it in the present itself, so that you can avoid that. Okay, that is how this tarot will help us getting it. And in finance or in career also, this shows some kind of stagnation and some kind of, you are doing well but you're not satisfied. Three of Swords can mean that you're not satisfied with your performance at the workplace, or maybe you are having some kind of financial losses. And why are those losses there? Because of this Hangman reverse, because of the stagnation. If you're not working, if you're not having a progression, if you're not having, if you're not taking steps and you're not moving forward, you are stagnant at the same position, how can you expect a promotion coming in? How can you expect things to go in a right direction? How can you expect growth? You can expect growth only when you are moving, right? By being at a stagnant position, you cannot expect growth. Getting it? So this was your reading. All in all, the energy is good. Like, Emperor is going to bring some kind of stability. You might be coming into contact with people who are authoritative, or you yourself have to take charge. Okay, you have to become more organized if you want to achieve goals. Okay, and Death just shows that some kind of changes are going to come in. Someone from past, maybe an Aries, okay, or anybody from the past might show an interest in you. If you're looking for some kind of relationship, then I must tell you, this is not a very good time. Okay, it is better that you hold on to relationships and you do an introspection. Someone from the past may be interested in you, or if you are in a relationship, try to understand each other better rather than breaking up and then moving forward. Okay, and then ultimately what will happen if you do that, you will be coming into the situation of Three of Swords. Okay, so I think that's it for this reading. I will see you in my next spread for the next month, and next we will do Aquarius. Okay, and that should be by today or tomorrow, so stay tuned. Okay, and thanks for like, share and subscribe. I offer paid services for tarot, palmistry and Vedic, so if you want to have that paid session with me, the description is mentioned in the description box below. Let me know how much this reading resonated with you, and I will see you next month. Bye bye, take care.